Okay, so now that we know how to create a wallet and how to transfer money into that wallet, in this lecture, I want to show you how to transfer Bitcoins from one wallet to another. Now, this is useful in so many scenarios. You might want to transfer from one wallet that you own to another for various reasons. You might want to transfer money to a friend. You might want to transfer money to a website or to a person for a service that they're going to give you. So in this lecture, we're going to see how to transfer money to and from an Electrum wallet. Now, one thing you should always keep in mind when using Bitcoins, the Bitcoin ledger or the whole blockchain is public. So all the transfers on the blockchain are visible to anyone in the world. Therefore, you should never transfer money to and from an account that you do not want to be linked to. Whether this account is a suspicious account or if it's an account that ties into your real identity, regardless of what the reason is, never send or receive Bitcoins from accounts that you do not want to be linked to because the ledger is public and all transactions are visible to anyone in the world. So, let's go to our Electrum wallet. As you can see here, now I've already logged in to the two wallets that I created previously. So on the left, we have my legacy wallet, which I transferred money to using the Bitcoin ATM. And on the right, I have the original wallet that I created. And as you can see, the balance in here is 0 micro Bitcoins. So I've touched on this before. If you want to receive money into your wallet, you go to the Receive tab and you either share the QR code or the address in here. Both can be used to send money into this wallet. Now, there is nothing wrong with sharing the address. People cannot take money out of the wallet using your address. They can only send money to it. So it's perfectly fine. The only thing that you should never share is the seed. So I'm going to copy this address. And we're going to go to the wallet that we want to send the money from. We're going to go to the Send tab. And we're going to set the Pay to address to the address that we want to set the money to. You can also use this icon right here to pick a picture for a QR code. But we're only using an address, as you can see here. So there is no need for the QR code. You can set a description for this transfer. We'll just say test. You don't have to set this. Next, you need to set the amount in micro Bitcoins that you want to transfer. So as you can see in my balance, I have 1.544 micro Bitcoins. And let's say I want to transfer 0.544. Next, you want to select the fee. This will decide how much you will pay for this transfer to take effect. The more you pay, the quicker the transfer. So you can use the slider to adjust it. And as you can see, as you move it, right now we selected the minimum amount of fees to pay for the transfer, but our transaction will be added within the next 25 blocks. So it'll take a while until the money arrives into the destination wallet. Obviously, the more you pay, the quicker the transaction is. And as you can see, if we set it to the highest, you can see that the transaction will be added in the next block. So this guy right here will receive his money very, very quickly. So this is nice, but it doesn't tell us exactly how much we will pay for the transaction. We just know that we'll pay the most possible amount. If you want to know exactly how much you're going to pay for the transaction, you can go to Tools, Preferences, and in the Fees tab, make sure you check Edit Fees manually. I'm going to close this, and as you can see right now, it's showing us how much exactly we're going to pay as a transfer fee. So when the slider is set to the highest, we're going to pay 0.2 micro Bitcoins for the transfer. I'm going to reset this to the middle, and as you can see, our transaction in this case will be added within the next 5 blocks, and we're going to pay 0.14 micro Bitcoins. Once you're happy with all of the parameters, you can click on Preview to get a summary of the transaction of all the information that you filled, or you can just click on Send to send the payment. Now, before it allows you to send this, it's going to ask you for the password that you set when you created this wallet. And as you can see right now, it's telling us that the payment is sent. And if you look in here and in here on the top, you can see that we got a new transaction, and we can see it here in the history. The only problem is right now it's telling us that it is not confirmed. That means that the payment has still not been verified yet. Give it a few minutes and it should change into confirmed.